This is a multi-product here, Multi-Elmac product, and that's the receiver. Not particularly made, it's really made for AM, not CW, although it can work with CW. It comes with a power supply, and you're listening to it on CW. This is on 20 meters. This happens to be a day when the bands were completely dead during the daytime because of a sunburst, almost literally. And so you can hear some CW on it. I will check a couple of bands because not many bands are open right now. And so let me tune. Oh, that is, what is that thing called? That's FT8. And there's a bunch of stations on there. And I have what this doesn't have is a selectivity, although it does have automatic noise limiting, and I'll show you that later because it actually seems to work. But let me see if I can find a sideband station and see if I can tune it in. There we go. So you can you can tune in sideband for whatever it's worth, and it does operate on CW, but the lack of selectivity could be an issue. This was originally a mobile rig, and it does operate on. It has. Oh, I don't. It's on this side. You can see a little switch there. It can operate on 12 volts, and the 12 volts seems to work as best as I could test it with, because this is all I had for a battery. I have a battery charger that does 12 volts. I have a station power supply, but I'm not going to use that. So I did use that, and it did seem to work, receiver operated, but the meter was pegged on the charger, so I didn't want to burn it out. But there's something in there called the multi-vibrator, which you should know what it means. You should know what it is. You should know what it is. And you can, it has something you can zero beat, if I can find it. I don't seem to find the zero beat right now. I did find it on 40 meters earlier. What frequency am I looking at? 14.23. It does. I don't hear it right now, but it did work on 40 meters. Okay, so let's see if it transmits. The way you set this up is you put it in the grid position and you key it, and you should get about a little bit more grid current drive than that. Let me see if I can pick that up. Yeah, that's about okay. And you can see, and then I will, the hard part about doing this is I have to key it with my knees, and I'll put it in the plate position. Okay, and you dip the plate. Okay, doesn't handle it. So I really am having a little bit of trouble dipping it. Oh, I lost it there. Okay, well we're getting some power, getting power out, and we are getting some power out, and I will show you that it's picked up by a scope. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. You really can't see how it operates that well, because let me turn the modulation. I'm going to turn the modulation up a little more. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks a lot better here on my scope, but the way that the phone is I guess it's a 0 beat or something like that. It doesn't work out too well. In any event, I'm gonna load it up on. Oh, you know what I was doing? Why we couldn't hear the 0 beat? I had it up on 6 meters. That's why I couldn't hear the 0 beat. I had it up on 6 meters. So so you do see it did put out power on 6 meters, even though we were receiving on a different. That's why I didn't hear the 0 beat. So what I'll do is I'll take it down to 20 meters, and let's see if I can find the 0 beat. 0 beat. Yeah, there it is. So you heard it. That's on. So that's why it didn't work. And so you had a little bit of output on 6 meters. Some output on 6 meters. Now I will load it up on. Let's see. Let's put the grid current in there. That's plenty. And now I'm going to try, and I'm holding the mic in one hand, and I'm trying to key it this way. So let me put it and dip the final. Okay, and there's the light bulb. I'm gonna. Okay, and you get quite a bit out there. And let's take a look at hello test. 1, 2. There you get a better indication of modulation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello test. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you a much better look at it. And let's try 40 meters. And let me see if I have any good drive. And it looks like there's enough. Okay, and let me dip the final. Again, it's kind of tricky. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Okay, we're bringing it up. And up. And there we are. And let's take a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello test. And so that's 40 meters. Let's try loading it up on 80 meters. It looks like it's already tuned. Yeah. Oh, it's peaked. It's not peaked because I have too much plate current. So let me dip the plate current. Yeah. Okay. So that's 80 meters. I've tried almost every band here. I'm running out of time on the phone here. Let me try 10 meters. Let's see. 10 meters. Doesn't look like there's any grid current. Oh, there we go. There's the grid current. Okay. And let me put it into the plate position. I'm going to bring back the load. And let's see if I can. I am having trouble. Let's see, 10 meters. Do I have it in here? Okay. I don't want to. Okay, I'm having a little bit of trouble on 10 meters. And I only have about a minute left. I've only got, I'm not sure if I tuned it up on 20 meters. But that seems to be the story here. How many seconds? I have about 45 seconds. Oh, you peak the antenna. I'm going to go to 80 meters. Oh, let's watch the automatic noise. Oh, the automatic noise limiter has some effect, but let's see if they hear anything on. That might be an AM station. I got about 10 seconds left on the timer here. So So it's receiving, and that's my time limit.